Our final segment here on Offside Sports, brought to you by Turtle Box Audio. Live free, listen louder. Find their amazing lineup of outdoor Bluetooth speakers, turtleboxaudio.com. And a big thank you to Paul Teran, everybody at 84 Lumber in Otay Mesa, California. They are supplying us with the materials for our soon-to-be-finished brand new set. Reach out to Paul for all your building questions and needs at paul.teran, T-E-R-A-N, at 84lumber.com. Before we get to the gots, the gist of the show, explain about the fight you and your dad got into. Because during the break, we were talking in terms of stuff our parents used to say. Like my dad would always say, you know, Mike, I need this, like I need another hole in the head. And I would stop and say, why do you need another hole in the head? And then I would wake up hours later on the floor going, what happened? But what was it with you and your dad?
Oh my God, it's the biggest fight my dad and I ever had. It was the most ridiculous thing. So my dad went to Hamilton High School, where Warren Moon went.
That's right.
And Super Bowl MVP.
Rod Martin.
Rod Martin went there, Mike's Raiders. Anyway, we're in front of my dad's high school as he's sitting there talking about it. And he runs into this guy, and he turns to me after they talk for about 20 minutes. I haven't seen that guy in 40 years. He goes, talk about a small world. And I go, what are you talking about, small world? When's the last time you saw him? He goes, 40 years ago. Where? In high school. I go, it's not a small world if we're in the same exact place where you saw him last. He goes, it is too. And I go, Dad, if you ran into him in France, then it's a small world. And we argued about this for days, Mike. And then it gets my mom involved, and she's like, your dad's right. I go, you two are so dumb. How am I related to either one of you? It's a miracle I'm alive. It's the craziest thing, but it's the biggest fight we ever had about what is considered a small world.
They were right. If 40 years had gone
It's
by.
in the same spot. It's not a small world. If you never move, it's not a small world.
I'm on Dave's side on this one. I think
You're
it
always
makes perfect
against me.
sense. And what was it? What was this? Did somebody just use one, or you used it on your kids?
I said something the other day. I said something like, if it's not one thing, it's another.
Oh my God.
And then as soon as I said it, I was like, oh my God, I'm my mother.
I think it's almost daily now where I'll look in the mirror going, oh, becoming my dad. I said, I don't want to do that. I'm becoming my father. Yeah. Okay, let's get to today's gist of the show. Allison Ratzlaff, what do you have for us?
I have a few things.
Okay.
Okay, here's somebody you guys should check out on Instagram, artist Raphael Castillo. You can check him out at Rapusign. He puts together, talk about merging different mediums. He merges his art, which is spectacular, with sports legends and music, sets it all to music. It is beautiful art. It is incredible to look at. You can buy it off of, you can go to his Instagram, buy it off of his site there.
So you can buy stills of this?
Yes. And
oh, no kidding.
It's really, really beautiful stuff. He's done it with a lot of different legends, like it shows there, a lot with Kobe, a lot with LeBron.
Yeah.
And then it's not just NBA, it's a lot of different sports.
Is it expensive?
No, it's not all that expensive right now. He really is starting to explode, though, so go check him out and get in on it while you can.
Buy it now.
But I like the merge of music, art,
entertainment.
Sports. See you guys?
Maybe he'll do something
all
with Eddie
marketing.
Vedder in the pods.
He should. I'm gonna DM him and tell him that.
Here's my Vetter Cup series.
Yes,
Okay.
please put something with the Mariners and the Padres.
What's next on the gist of the show?
I was listening to Good Hang with Amy Poehler podcast.
So funny.
She is so funny, and she had on Quinta Brunson, who is the star of Abbott Elementary on ABC. She's incredible.
Yep.
Well, I never knew this about Quinta Brunson, but she is a massive sports fan. I mean, massive. She grew up in Philly. She's a huge Eagles fan. She was at the Super Bowl this year, and she's also now doing promos for Sunday Night Football. That's how much her fandom has exploded, and now NFL is mixing that acting career with sports.
Oh, look at it. Does she sing? Do you know if she sings at all? Is she a vocalist?
I think she sings, but her acting is incredible. And evidently she's also has something in the works with Peyton Manning. So.
Oh my God. So
she's beautiful.
Do you guys like Carrie Underwood, the Sunday Night Football Open?
I do like the Open for Sunday Night Football.
Yeah,
I do.
it's fun.
Yeah.
The only thing I hate about the Open for the Sunday Night Football is Carrie's up there and she like grabs the guitar and she starts going like this and you're like, okay, you're not even playing it. And then a little while later in the promo, the lead guitarist comes over and standing next to her and he's playing. I'm like, get out of here. She call you over, jerk.
Also, I mean, her sorry, but her legs are goals. She has the most spectacular legs.
I'm sorry.
Of any woman.
I stare at her eyes.
I
and
know
I think
you don't
about her brain
notice.
and her heart. I never noticed.
I just
anything.
close my eyes and listen to the music.
Thank you, Dave. Smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Liars,
You're making
liars,
us to be sexist
liars.
pigs, Allison. That's terrible. All right. What's the last story on the gist of the show?
Something that you guys can all do. Guess what? A brand called Unless has partnered with Under Armour and for a fully plant-based biodegradable sportswear product. They're making shorts, t-shirts, hoodies, different sportswear. It is all meant to be completely
Biodegradable?
put into the compost at the end of its life, and you can only buy it at the Under Armour brand store in Baltimore. But it is a very cool product meant to, be sustainable.
Earth
go back to
conscious.
the earth where it comes from. So
Do you
so we
know
can do
how
less
long
plastic.
it takes said garment to biodegrade?
One time, so you have to keep buying it. What are you talking about? It sounds like the biggest scam of all time. What? What are we talking about?
See, look, they're mixing sports with the environment. See
they
how
are,
everything
right.
is being merged, you guys. It's all marketing. It's all merging. So
it's
that's why I said when you said, "Will they ever run out of ideas?" That's why I said no.
Oh, you're right. Okay,
No,
that is the next hook.
There never will be. There's so many endless combinations of things that can
So
be
this
mixed
is-
together.
I'm just trying to think of, like, if, let's say I buy a pair of these panties and
T-shirts. So let's go with T-shirts.
okay, we'll go with the T-shirt. So I'm driving down the road and I spill, big gulp or whatever on my T-shirt. I can fling it, and I don't feel bad about it because I know that eventually it's going to
Going to
biodegrade.
go into the compost, be biodegradable. It's fully plant-based, and it's it's
Good luck with that ticket.
but it's saving on all the plastics, and there's really not great stuff in some of our clothing wear. Not municipal, of course, but
No.
in some brands they're.
All the other lesser brands, not municipal, thanks to
But I don't know that municipal can go in
Municipal.
is going to be
Municipal, the official wardrobe
all
sponsor.
to start dissolving off our
The
body.
official environmentally conscious wardrobe sponsor of Offside Sports. Okay, we are going to the bets of the show. We go from the gots to the bots. You see how that works right there. We are choosing.
rhymes.
Yeah, it does rhyme. We are choosing the NBA Finals Game 1. They get under Thursday night. The Oklahoma City Thunder are hosting the Indiana Pacers, who eliminated the New York Knicks yesterday. Did you see Brunson headbutt Halliburton?
No.
In that? No, it wasn't Halliburton. It was
Yeah, it wasn't Halliburton.
God. The guy was just blanketing him when he was defending in, and I think he got a shot stuffed, and as he's heading back up court, he just goes bam,
Wow.
and headbutts him right in the face, and the guy's like, ah. But I guess the game was already, in the bag for the Pacers at that time, they didn't call it.
Wow.
Excited about the series?
Look, I'm a big-time basketball
You
fan.
love, you love.
But at the same time, no, it is not perfect for the NBA. I remember David Stern was asked the question, what is the perfect NBA Finals?
Right.
He said Lakers versus Lakers. That is the way to get the ratings. It's either Boston, LA, Michael Jordan has to be involved. None of those things are going to happen anytime soon. So, no, at the same time, Mike, ratings are going to be an all-time low. But if you like basketball, I think you'll like watching Halliburton and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay, we got about 40 seconds
playoffs.
left. We went to prizepicks.com to get the bets of the show in. I'm going to take the Pacers, Miles Turner in game 1. I'm going to say more than 13.5 points in that game. Allison?
I'm taking Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton to have more.
Love watching him
Yeah,
play.
isn't he fun?
Awesome.
I think he will have more than 17.5 points. I think I think that's their only hope is those two guys.
All right.
All
David?
right, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, MVP of the league. Total for points, rebounds, assists is 46.5 for game 1. I'm going to go the under. Going to go with the under. It's always fun to root for the over, but I'm going to go with the under on this one.
Better defense than the Pacers coming out in game 1, you think?
Pacers defense will be outstanding. Right now, Oklahoma City is so good. I think they'll be good for a long time.
I swear, when I watch Chet Holmgren just post up and throw threes in like it's us playing, Nerf in your bedroom as a kid, and OKC is like, they're minus 700. They are so heavily favored in this game.
And they're so young. I mean, with so many draft picks, first rounders coming their way, you might be looking at a dynasty.
What was the stat you were telling about the age of
the average age
Thunder?
of the Oklahoma City Thunder is 1 year older than the University of Auburn's basketball team.
And
That's insane.
And they have a first-round pick through 2031.
Yeah.
I mean, years of just greatness coming.
Quickly, though, you mentioned Auburn, TNT, NBA and TNT, those guys signed off for the last time yesterday. Are they all moving to ESPN?
They're all going to ESPN, ABC family. It's the best show on TV, right? It makes
so
the NBA
good.
exciting. And Barkley and Shaq and Kenny Smith and Ernie Johnson, all of them have been so good for so many years. It should still be good. Hopefully, there's not too much, touching of saying, hey, don't do that at ESPN.
No, they can't,
All right.
They can't mess with it. The chemistry is too good.
As we put a lid on this episode of Offside Sports, a massive thank you to everybody here at the Lofton 100 Studios for making this show possible. Thanks to Turtlebox Audio, Municipal Clothing, Emerald Spirit Tequila, veteran-owned, premium craft, purposeful mission, exceptional taste, and 84 Lumber for their support and partnership. And most of all, thanks to you for hanging with us on this episode of Offside Sports. For Dave Palet and Allison Ratzlaff, I'm Mike Costa. We're going to see you next time.